American actress and musician Jennifer Lopez, more popularly known as J-Lo, was just married to actor and filmmaker Ben Affleck in Las Vegas. The wedding happened quickly and was a small ceremony, the couple seeming happy in the pictures and letter released by J-Lo in her own personal newsletter. While the couple appear perfectly happy together now, they had actually previously been in a relationship almost 20 years ago, which ended in a split. They had actually been engaged before and were set to have a wedding, the ceremony being cancelled mere days before it occurred. So why didn't their original relationship work out, and how did they manage to rekindle the romance 2 decades later? Jennifer Lopez was married to her second husband, Chris Judd, when she met Ben Affleck on set of the film Gigli in December of 2001. After the two met, she divorced her husband soon after in July of 2002. Ben and J-Lo then started dating, Ben appearing in her music video for Jenny from the Block before proposing to her soon after in November of the same year. They were planning their wedding to take place in September of 2003, with 200 guests set to arrive in Santa Barbara, California. Guests included the likes of Bruce Willis, Matt Damon, Carrie Fisher, Jack Nicholson, and more. Everything was set and ready to go before the wedding was abruptly cancelled just 4 days before the ceremony was set to take place. The official reason that was given at the time for the wedding being postponed was that details of the ceremony had been leaked to the press. The statement said, "Due to the excessive media attention surrounding our wedding, we have decided to postpone the date. We began to feel that the spirit of what should have been the happiest day of our lives could be compromised. We felt what should have been a joyful and sacred day could be spoiled for us, our families, and our friends." The media pressure that was constantly on the couple seemed to be overwhelming. Apparently, before the cancellation of the wedding, they made plans to have 3 decoy brides appear at the venue in order to distract reporters and paparazzi. An insider said that Jennifer was hysterically crying when she had to call all the guests and inform them of the cancellation. Then, just 4 months later, the wedding would never end up happening as the couple split up, J-Lo describing it as her first real heartbreak. They were also set to star in a film as a married couple shortly after, so Ben Affleck cut out the scene in the movie where they would have had a wedding. He said that this was because it would have been distracting to viewers and many people would have been overwhelmed by the irony of the situation. He said in an interview, "The irony is not lost on me, but the film was made when Jen and I were incredibly happy together. Every time you see a movie you've made, you're reminded about the people you made it with. This wasn't any different, and the memories attached to it are all good." It seems that the couple did have a very positive relationship, and when they split up, there was apparently no bitterness or animosity. The two went on to have various different relationships over the next years, both getting married and having children with different people, with whom they then split up later. J-Lo was last engaged to baseball icon Alex Rodriguez in March of 2019 before calling it off in April. Shortly after that, it appeared that she and Ben Affleck got back together 2 decades after their relationship had ended, even being spotted house hunting together. In April of this year, they announced that they had become engaged once again, Jennifer showing off a large green diamond ring. In a Father's Day post, Jennifer said the following about Ben: "I love my career, but nothing is more fulfilling to me than being able to build a family with someone who I love deeply and who is just as dedicated to family and to each other as we can be, and I feel incredibly blessed." J-Lo has twins that she had with ex Mark Anthony, and Ben has 3 children that he had with ex-wife Jennifer Garner. This time their wedding plans went through and they got married in a sudden ceremony that took place in Las Vegas, joined by their children. In her newsletter, J-Lo said, "Stick around long enough and maybe you'll find the best moment of your life in a drive-thru in Las Vegas at 12:30 in the morning in the Tunnel of Love drive-thru with your kids and the one you'll spend forever with." So here's hoping that the couple have finally found their happiness and will continue to have a positive relationship together. Jennifer finally being able to follow through on her promise of changing her name to Affleck. That's all I have for you for now. I've been your host, Woody. Join us next time for more.